In this captivating video, we'll explore the most unusual pregnancies in history that defy all expectations. From unexpected multiples to bizarre medical conditions, these stories will leave you in awe of the incredible and sometimes baffling nature of childbirth. Twins with different dads. In Brazil, a 19-year-old woman achieved the seemingly impossible by giving birth to twins with two different biological fathers. This young lady had a passionate encounter with two different men, and the unexpected happened. Let's delve into the technical aspect. This incredible occurrence is known as heteropaternal superfecundation. It's like winning the genetic lottery not once but twice. It occurs when a woman releases two eggs during her menstrual cycle, and each egg is fertilized by the sperm of a different man. The twins, sharing the genetic material of their mother, develop in separate placentas. Surprisingly, the story has a happy ending. One of the fathers stepped up to the plate and is supporting the mother and caring for both babies. It's a one-in-a-million situation that challenges our understanding of biology and leaves us questioning everything we thought we knew. Sky-high birth. Okay, get ready for this wild story. So picture this. A woman's on a flight from the UAE to the Philippines when she suddenly goes into labor. But get this, her due date was still 2 months away. Talk about unexpected. Luckily, there were two nurses aboard, so they turned the front of the plane into a makeshift delivery room. To make things even more amazing, the flight attendants and nurses used mineral water to clean the baby and dressed her in baby's clothes donated by other passengers who had their little ones with them. The pilot had to make an emergency landing in Ahmedabad, India, so that the mom and baby could get proper medical attention. After a quick checkup, they were taken to a special mother and child care center at a local hospital. Good news, though. Both mom and baby are doing fine and are being closely looked after by medical professionals. Also, the baby born on this flight was given the most extraordinary gift by the airline: free flights for life. Superfetation. There's this woman named Kara Winhold from Texas who recently gave birth to twins. But here's the mind-blowing part. She was already pregnant when she got pregnant again. Oh yeah, it's called superfetation, and it's like winning the lottery because it's really rare. Kara had been through a lot before this incredible miracle. She had suffered 3 miscarriages and still didn't give up. She and her husband wanted to expand their family after having a son in 2018, but those miscarriages made her scared to try again. But Kara soldiered on and sought therapy to cope with all the loss. And guess what? Her determination paid off. Turns out she ovulated twice and released 2 eggs that got fertilized at different times, about a week apart. That's how she ended up with twins. The 2 baby boys arrived just 6 minutes apart, like a double miracle on top of a miracle. Giant baby. A British woman has made headlines in Spain for giving birth to the heaviest baby ever born naturally in the country. And we're not talking about an ordinary bundle of joy here. This baby weighed an astonishing 6.2 kilos. Maxine Marine, the proud mother of this big baby, opted not to have an epidural. After all, what's a little pain compared to the pride of bringing a miniature sumo wrestler into the world? This isn't Maxine's first experience with hefty babies either. Her other children also weighed at least 4.5 kilos at birth, making her quite accustomed to larger than average newborns. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the heaviest baby ever born weighed a mind-blowing 10.5 kilos. Interestingly, the parents of that baby had gigantism, adding an extra element to this remarkable story. Two-Face. In a small village in India, a baby girl was born with a rare condition known as craniofacial duplication, which resulted in 2 faces on a single head. This extraordinary condition meant that she had 2 noses, 2 pairs of lips, and 2 sets of eyes. Surprisingly, despite these unique features, the baby was born healthy and has been leading a normal life. However, the girl's condition created quite a commotion within the village. The superstitious villagers believed that she might be the reincarnation of the Hindu goddess of valor, Durga, who's traditionally depicted with 3 eyes and multiple arms. As a result, up to 100 people would visit her home every day to show their respect, offer financial support, and seek blessings. See you guys next time. Mom of 69. Valentina Vasilyev, A woman from 18th century Russia holds the record for the most children ever born to a single mother. And she's probably gonna hold that record for a long time. Brace yourselves, because she gave birth to a whopping 69 children. Yeah, you read that right. Enough to start her own little village. Valentina spent a mind-boggling 18 years of her life pregnant. She had a total of 27 pregnancies, resulting in an incredible 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets. Sadly, not all of her children survived. One set of twins passed away in infancy, which must have been heart-wrenching for her. On top of it all, her husband Theodore went on to have another 18 children with his second wife. Whew, keeping track of that many kids must have been a monumental task. Now, we don't know exactly why Valentina was blessed with so many multiples, but we have to give credit where it's due. Came out way too early. Meet Curtis Means, a true miracle baby who defied all odds. Born at just 21 weeks and 1 day, Curtis earned the remarkable title of the world's most premature baby to have survived, certified by none other than Guinness World Records. This little fighter came into the world weighing a mere 420 grams. To put that into perspective, even a can of soda weighed more than Curtis at birth. His mother, Michelle, went into labor during an Independence Day fireworks celebration and delivered twins the following day at lunchtime. Sadly, Curtis's sister passed away soon after, but Curtis was determined to stay in this world. With less than a 1% chance of survival, Curtis fought tooth and nail in the intensive care unit. After an incredible 275 days in the hospital, he was finally discharged and able to go home. Although his journey wasn't over and he still required supplemental oxygen and a feeding tube, Curtis was in good health, and that's what truly mattered. Leap Day birthdays. Prepare to have your mind blown. The Estes family from Utah have accomplished the unthinkable and have set a new world record. David and Louise Estes had not 1, not 2, but 3 children, who were all born on leap year days. This incredible feat matched a record set in the 1960s. The youngest of the trio, Jade, was born on February 28, 2012, and she was actually overdue when she arrived on Leap Day. It's not just the Estes family who has broken records in the leap year baby department. Over in the UK, Emma Robbins gave birth to quadruplets, and we're all born on Leap Day. Now that's a 1 in a million kind of occurrence. So let's get back to the Estes family. David Estes, being the ingenious person he is, had an idea. He wanted to intentionally try for another baby to be born on Leap Day because, hey, why not? They had already achieved the impossible twice before. So in October 2010, he approached his wife with the idea, and after giving it some thought, they decided to go for it. Today, the Estes family boasts a total of 5 children, with 3 leaplings breaking records and defying all odds. My mom is also my grandma. A 55-year-old grandmother has gone above and beyond for her family by giving birth to her own grandchild. Let me tell you how this extraordinary story unfolded. Meet Emma Miles, a dedicated supermarket worker and a loving mother of 2. She made the remarkable decision to become a surrogate for her daughter, Tracy. You see, Tracy was born without a womb due to a syndrome she was diagnosed with. However, her ovaries were still functional, allowing her to create an embryo through IVF with her husband, Adam. And that's where Emma stepped in, becoming the ultimate grandmother. Despite already being in menopause, Emma was able to carry her daughter's baby because the little one was conceived using Tracy's eggs. Finally, the moment arrived when baby Evie was born, healthy and happy, via a C-section. Evie weighed a joyful 3.37 kilograms, bringing immense joy to the entire family. Oh, and because of her act, Emma became one of Britain's oldest surrogate mothers. Stone baby. In the small Chilean town of La Boca, there was a shocking discovery made by doctors inside the uterus of a 91-year-old woman. Can you believe it? The woman had no clue she was pregnant and thought the lump on her belly was just some growth she's been living with for years. But here's the twist. After a nasty fall, doctors decided to take a closer look. And guess what they found? A fossilized fetus. It's crazy, right? Thankfully, the calcified fetus didn't pose any health risks to the woman, but it definitely came as a shock to her and her family. At first, doctors considered surgery to remove it, but they realized it would be riskier than leaving it be. The woman mentioned that the lump on her belly reminded her of her late husband and their unrealized dream of having a child all those years ago. It's a bittersweet reminder of what could have been. This finding caused quite a commotion in the small town where she lived. People were baffled and wondering how on earth something like this could go unnoticed for so long. It's one of those mind-boggling mysteries that leaves everyone scratching their heads. 2 births, 3 babies. In an incredible turn of events, a 20-year-old woman from Bangladesh has astounded everyone by giving birth to twins just 26 days after delivering her first child. After a normal delivery, both mother and baby were discharged from a different hospital. However, less than a month later, Sultana was admitted to that same hospital again. What makes this story even more remarkable is that Sultana has a rare condition called uterus didelphys, which means she has 2 uteruses. Her first child and the twins were conceived and nurtured in separate wombs, a fact that went unnoticed since she hadn't undergone an ultrasound before her initial delivery. Thanks to Dr. Padar's swift action, she performed a C-section to deliver the twins, a baby boy and a baby girl. All 3 children are safe and healthy, assured Dr. Padar, adding that the mother is also in good health.